outside of that, you still have your podcast and your others. Are you still doing a whole bunch of skit comedy?
Yeah, doing a lot of skit stuff, dude. I stepped into the acting world recently. Haven't got to talk about that much. So I was in another Bill Murray
All
music.
our faces.
Yeah.
Yes, you haven't talked about this.
So that I got to be in another Bill Murray music video down in Florida. That was with A Day to Remember and Bill Murray.
Bill Murray music video.
Like
Yeah. No, it's the band is called Bill Murray. Billmurri. Dude, if you like metal of any sort, he used to be in a band called Attack Attack, but over the last few years they've become probably my favorite band currently. It's like country metal like mixed together. It's awesome. Their shows rule. They've got a girl named Gabby that plays saxophone in it, and she fucking shreds on it. It's awesome.
I'm a sucker for saxophone.
Dude, so definitely check it out. Their new album just dropped. It's called Kinda Hard. But I got to be in a music video with them and the lead singer from A Day to Remember. And it was just like I was in their one music video for More Than Hate. And it's like we were in the woods and it was like a Sasquatch type video, like how to catch the hog man. And I'm like the leader of this cryptid hunter group. And I'm like, all right, like we're out here and we're like tracking him and shit. We did like a whole video prior to the music video and then like clips of it made it in. So that was awesome already. But then they invited me back for another one. And he's like, yeah, it's with A Day to Remember. I was like, oh. Yeah, I was like, awesome. So that was one of my favorite bands through like high school and college. But he's like, we want you to have a bigger part in this. So it's a backyard night fight where John from Bill Murray and then Jeremy from A Day to Remember, they're dressed as knights. And it's like a group of just like random fans like cheering them on. And they're just doing like a night fight in the backyard. And they had the actual two, they have that night fighting league. They had the actual two guys from it that are like ranked #1 in the world right now. And it's like it's starting to get popular. They're trying to get like UFC, like Dana White to buy it or something. Because dude, they beat the fuck out of each other. It is awesome. They're flipping each other. They've got like a 10-foot long axe that they like swing and do like crazy moves with and bash each other's faces. But,
they hit steel,
dude,
like the ringing. It's not like they got armor on.
No.
It's still a hammer hitting your head sideways.
Dude,
and
That's the
ringing.
thing that, like, I think that's probably where Dana's going to call it on liability.
right?
Like,
but dude, he was giving us the rundown. He's like, yeah, like a lot of them wear like almost too much armor and then they can't move well. He's like, but it's like if you don't have those like greaves and stuff that cover the back of your legs, he's like, if you get into like a grapple with somebody, he's like, they'll take their axe or whatever. He's like, and they'll start bashing the back of your legs because they know that's like weak spots.
Oh,
he's like, dude, he's like, you're fucked up after like each part. I was like, what the hell? But they were awesome. So they played the real guys fighting, and then it was like John and Jeremy like singing their lyrics while they pretended to fight. But I'm the host of the whole event. So it like starts on me, and I'm welcome back to the Bill Murray. It's called the BBL, the Bill Murray Battle League, and I'm just like gassing up Jeremy, and I'm talking shit about John. I'm like, he just came off like a terrible loss at the like Louisiana corn dog chugging contest, like some goofy shit. But it was fun as hell, and that video did really well, and it led to an agency in LA seeing it. And they were like, hey, dude, like, we've watched your videos, for years, and, like, we all are, like, a fan of you. Like, you should do more acting. And I was like, that's always been the goal. I just don't know that world. Like, I kind of figured I'd have to be in L.A. or New York or something, going to auditions. And he's like, well, it used to be like that, but after COVID, it's all mostly through, like, Zoom meetings and shit now.
most people don't even need to go to Bohemian Grove anymore.
Yeah,
That's great.
Thank God. But he's like, yeah, he's like, dude, he's like, I already have, like, a handful of things I would love to send you in on. He's like, if you're down to it, he's like, we'll just do like a handshake deal, like 3 months. He's like, I'll represent you, try and get you some parts, and if you like it, we'll keep going. I was like, dude, I'm in. He sent me, I've made all my profiles on all these like Actors Guild pages and stuff. Did some new headshots, got those on there. He had me an audition. He sent me 3, and there was one I was like, yes, I want to audition for that. And I play like a Harley rider. And it's like, we need like someone who can look scary but is also lovable. He's like, this is you, dude. And I was like, okay. And he's like, you're a Harley rider. He's like, and there's gonna be like a grandma on the back feeding you sandwiches. And I was like,
What is this part for, Caleb?
Dude, I can't like.
This is a Caleb role if I've ever heard
I
of a
can't like
Caleb
go
role.
into like huge details, but it's like it's for a deli meat company. And it was cool because like when they told me, I was like, dude, that was, I used to eat that growing up. I was like, that was the deli meat that we had, and in West Virginia. And I was like, what? I was like, they're doing like a comeback now. They've got like premium meats and stuff now. So I was like, cool. And but I got the part. I did my audition. It was like me and 6 other dudes in there, and it was like live Zoom call. It was like me. I did the part. You had to like pretend I'm riding a Harley. So I was like, I was like, I was like making the sound effects and stuff, and I like had to pretend like I'm eating a sandwich and like kind of like I'm like angry, but then after I eat the sandwich, I'm like, oh, and I'm like just like a little smirk. Got the part. We filmed that like we were filming for like 12 hours that day, dude. It was awesome. But it's an international commercial. It'll be on every streaming platform. They said they'll have it all over social media. So, and they were like showing me clips of it, where it's a badass Harley that's attached to a trailer, and I'm fucking strapped down to it, dude. You've got like a dude version of a G-string on that's like to keep you attached to the bike.
Okay, I was really glad that wasn't the costume.
Dude, it was awful. I was in like full leathers and like a jean jacket over top of it and helmet and stuff for like, I sat on that bike for like 6 hours, dude, on this back road and like
just hot as fuck
outside of Austin, dude. It was rough. Damn. And I had to like we filmed that scene because this was like a tiny old lady. She's like 80 something. She's been acting for years. Tiny old lady sitting behind me. You can't even see her from in front. She has to reach around me and feed me a sandwich while I'm driving. So, and she
are you actually driving?
No,
I figured they probably trailer.
It's on a trailer.
Yeah, Brandon missed the first half of that previous sentence.
I know. Well, because I was still stuck on. For a minute, I thought it was the like you were talking about legitimately like. That was your costume. It's like as a male G-string, whatever. I'm like, whoa.
But no, yeah, they had a strap to his trailer and stuff. But because when they first said, they're like, do you have your motorcycle license? I was like, well, I have like my learners and stuff. I was like, I can go grab my license real quick if you need. They're like, well, just to be safe. I was like, all right. And in my mind, I'm like, there's no way they have me riding around with this 80-year-old grandma on the back. So, did a day class and got my license and shit just to be prepped for it. And we get there, it's on a trailer. I was like, oh, smart. But she's so small, she can't like really see or to reach around me. And so we did like 50 takes, and they have like people there making. Dude, this was like the biggest production I've been on. There was like 80 people that were just doing different stuff like all day, like just sandwich shots. A group of people that were the sandwich artists, like people like following me around with an umbrella and like a fan and stuff. And I was like,
is it weird?
Oh, wow,
Isn't it fucking?
Yeah.
You're not allowed to touch anything on real sets. You can't. Yeah. Like I can't move a light. They're big.
Yeah, it was just like me being catered to. That I was like, oh shit, this is a lot. But
you're like, I don't need an umbrella guy. It's fine.
I was like, hey, you don't gotta.
Now
do
that guy can't make rent this month.
Yeah. And it was a girl. She was like, no. She's like, this is to make sure you don't get too hot. So like, what little bit of makeup I have on it doesn't like run. I'm like, okay. But yeah, she couldn't hardly see me. So many shots, she's just jamming this sandwich in my face. and the sandwiches have been out all day. They had to toast the bread so that it would like hold together in the wind. So it's like hard bread. And she's jamming it into my like eye, like my face, where she brings it around. She fucks up a few times and she doesn't come as far. So I'm like reaching to bite it and stuff. And it's just like not natural. So we did that shot like times. And it got to the point where I'm biting and I'm like biting my own lip, trying to like reach and get it. So I'm like, fuck. And now I'm like, my lip is up. We finally get it and, film a bunch of other little shots, but it was super cool. And he's like, yeah, man. He's like, well, once I get you a handful more of these auditions, he's like, you don't even have to be ones that you want to do. He's like, we just need a little deck of auditions you've done. He's like, I can start sending you in on the stuff I really want to send you in on, which is like movies and TV shows. He's like, there's some new season of Sons of Anarchy or a spinoff or something like that that's coming out. He's like, I want to send you in on that. He's like, he's like, it's not available to audition for yet. He's like, so we got some time to get you a handful more things. He's like, but I want to send you in on that. He's like, because I think that, I was like, dude, that'd be fucking nuts.
Is that okay to say right now?
Yeah.
The Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah. Because
I don't want you to.
I was wondering.
You're like, oh, well, we just lost that role.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that are like, going to be auditioning for it and stuff, and like, who knows if they'll even have like open auditions. But it was just like cool stuff like that they want to send me for, and I was like, yes. So anything that I can like pretend to be a badass in or something funny, I'm all for it. Like, send it to me if it's something I'm interested in. We'll go.
I will say literally every part of that seems like it was custom tailored for you.
Yes. And when he's like, he's like, you'll play a Harley rider eating sandwiches. I'm like, yes. I'm like, absolutely.
In a quasi badass, quasi funny role.
Yeah, I was like, yes, I want that. So that was super cool. They said that commercial should be out like later this year. But yeah, really pumped to see it. And,
SAG? Was it under SAG or not?
No, because I got to have like a handful of
you have to get the
parts.
SAG. Yeah, that's the hard part with SAG. It's you have to have a speaking role.
Non-union. Yeah, I'm non-union right now.
Good.
But yeah, exactly. He's like, you don't want to be a part of this shit yet.
This podcast has a really good history with unions.
Yeah. So yeah, that was super cool. So stepping into that world and trying to get into more like legit acting and stuff. So yeah, we'll see where that goes.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, it was fun as hell.
I figure with a lot of the like the subsidies and tax breaks and shit for the state of Texas now, there's probably a lot more acting roles coming.
There
here.
is, and that's he's like, and this is in Texas. He's like, this is like an hour and a half from me. I was like, oh fuck yeah, but it's all LA based and stuff. He's like, so you'll probably have to come to LA for some of these. And I was like, yeah, whatever. I was like, I get it. I was like, that's where a lot of shit's filmed. But
4-hour flight.
Sure, yeah, easy. But yeah, dude, super pumped to see where that goes. And especially once the commercial comes out and like it starts getting momentum and people are like, oh shit, that's Caleb.
Francis.
Yeah, like so. Yeah, and the way they're like, dude, this is going to be everywhere. He's like, they're really pushing this. Like they want this. It's international. Every social media, every streaming platform, it'll be an ad.
Especially with your platform, you can push it and organically get them like double what they would have gotten.
And that was part of the deal. Yeah, like because they had the original deal, and then they're hitting me with another deal. They're like, hey, like if we want to like collab with you on your pages, like I'm like, cool. Here's the numbers for that, and they're like, cool. We'll get back to you. But I think that could have totally played in on. Yeah.
I'll be the fucking sandwich guy.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes a huge difference too.
I was like, I wonder if me having a following already like leaned into me getting that part. He was like, oh yeah. He's like, because you've already done so much of this like acting, like this role is. He's like, you've done so much similar stuff to that already, and you have a presence online. He's like, they wanted that. I was like, cool. So
you basically have a sizzle reel with 1 billion views.
Yeah. So it was really cool, man. I was super pumped. Just like got me like kind of excited. I'm like, oh shit, like we're stepping into the stuff like I've always wanted to do now. So
if you had like a dream role for what you wanted to do, like Hollywood type shit, like movies, TV shows, what kind of thing would you want to do?
Dude, I would love to be in some kind of comedy series that was like Always Sunny or like Workaholics or something like that. Like in some kind of like just up humor comedy series. Like that is the ultimate goal. But when I was talking to him, he's like, dude, he's like, you know how it is out here in LA. He's like, all the dudes are like green shake drinking motherfuckers.
I was literally gonna interrupt you and say gay.
Yeah, he was like, he's like, you're what we call, and it's gonna sound like I'm pulling like my own dick right here. He's like, you're what we call a type S actor. He's like, you're like big, scary looking dude. He's like, but you have all these things that you've played that are so broad and different. He's like, you can play about anything. Because some of the auditions he sent me, I was like, dude, I would never play this. It was like, one of them was like a dad in a family where we're like, it was like for like a gas company or something. He's like, we go to the grocery store or the mall so we can pick out new clothes because my wife doesn't want to spend money on a gas company to heat our house. So she wants to just buy a bunch of winter jackets for the kids. I was like, dude, I was like, look at me. I was like, am I going to be a dad? He's like, now, honey, did you find anything that fits? Okay, let's call the gas company then. I was like, come on, man. Give me. He's like, yeah. He's like, I just figured I'd send you like some random shit to see if you were interested in doing it. I was like, nah. I was like, it needs to be on brand.
It would be very funny to see you fill that role with like you in a tight turtleneck sweater.
Yeah. I was like, look at me, man. I was like, how am I ever going to be like a suburban dad with like
tattoos?
Caleb Francis, the everyman.
I was like, what else? He's like, yeah. He's like, I just figured it'd be fun. But yeah, dude, I'm really pumped to see where this goes and what it leads to. Cause
you can't play dad.
Yeah,
I just picture a little shot. It's like a heartwarming shot. A little kid's hand. And you go to cover their hand.
Yeah,
it's this tattoo.
Yeah. You're like, oh, whoa, what the fuck? Yeah, what the hell?
I'd like to see you like play the Scandinavian like shop owner from Frozen when they do that in live action.
Yeah, dude, I've been
blowout.
Yeah, I've been compared to that guy so many times.
Oh
yeah. So that would be fun. But dude, yeah,
gotta get you on that Disney train.
Yeah, he was like basically he's like you're like in it, obviously a less fit version. He's like you're basically like what The Rock and like John Cena. He's like and these people are. He's like they're like big, scary looking. He's like, but they play so many comedy roles that it like works well because it's like a scary factor, but you're hilarious. And I was like, awesome. I was like, yeah. I was like, if I can get some similar roles to like a lower version of like The Rock or John Cena, yes, send that my way.
Fast and the Furious 37.
Yeah, and it's me. I'm the new Rock. They're already dead now. But yeah, I'm really pumped to see where it goes.